yesterday, some onions, mushrooms, and fat-free cheese.
Welcome to a full day of eating, guys. I don't like doing full days of eating because I don't find there's much educational content to them. And in order to bring more educational content to you guys, I'm gonna try and give you guys tips and tricks and a little bit of knowledge paired with what I'm eating throughout the day. So, starting off with breakfast, here we have some scrambled eggs with some ham, onions, and mushrooms, oatmeal. Gonna top the oatmeal with some Teddy peanut butter. Coffee, obviously, because coffee is life, with the International Delight Cold Stone Sweet Cream Coffee Creamer, and a thing of water. So if you see Yami, she's having basically the exact same thing as I am. So here's lesson number one. You are allowed to eat the same exact foods as other people. The only thing that's gonna differ, and I'm not gonna put the exact macros on the screen for you guys. I don't want you guys to compare yourselves to me as far as what I'm eating and how much I'm eating and think you guys need to eat that to do what I'm doing. And the only thing that's gonna vary from person to person is the amount that you have to eat. Her portions are a little bit smaller. Obviously, she weighs a little bit less than me. She's not lifting as heavy as me. There are a lot of different factors there that will differ from person to person. So lesson number one, the thing that matters most is the amount that you're eating. So you can have the same exact thing. She's having scrambled eggs with fat-free cheese and ham and onions and mushrooms, but she's just having a little bit less. So from person to person, it's gonna vary the amount. So my battery's gonna die. I'm gonna enjoy breakfast. I'll catch you guys later. All right, guys, so it's about 1 p.m. now. We've been working most of the morning, and we just got something from FedEx in the mail. It is the new Icon Meals popcorn. This is the mint chocolate. I love mint anything. If you get me mint anything, that is the way to my heart. I'm not sure how long they're gonna have it, so I highly recommend going over to iconmeals.com and grabbing some. I do have a coupon code for some money off, but I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. I'll figure it out and I'll put it on the screen for you guys. That's, you know, really how much I like promoting my coupon code. I hate being salesy, so I really don't promote it too much, but if you want to use it, go right ahead. So keeping with the theme of making this video more informative and giving you tips for your eating, however you guys decide to eat, it's very, very hard to label something as bad. You know, it's something that it's extremely hard to define, and I guess long story short, you can't label things good and bad because it's gonna change over time. You know, back in the 70s or 80s, it was carbs, and then the 90s it was fat, and now it's trans fat, and now it's artificial sweeteners or artificial ingredients and GMOs, and you know, you see how over time these things are promoted as bad, and then a little while later, they're not considered bad anymore. It's just like, oh, this thing's bad and this thing's bad. So one thing I like to tell people is nothing on its own is inherently bad. Fat is not bad. Carbs are not bad, but too much fat is bad. Too many carbs are bad. Even too much protein is bad. So everything in moderation that you have in your diet, try not to go too far into one direction. If you want to have a Snickers bar, have a Snickers bar. If you want to have a Reese's, have a Reese's. If you want to have a piece of pizza, have a piece of pizza. Just make sure it's in moderation and try not to label things good and bad just because, one, everything is good. Let's be honest. Every food is good. Two, it's going to be different for everybody. You know, everybody's going to need different amounts. Three, chances are these good and bad fads are going to change in the next few years anyway. So my best tip, everything in moderation, keep it simple. Don't go too far into one direction. Getting ready to enjoy some rice, chicken, and some scrambled eggs. The only reason the eggs are in there is because there were some eggs cooked in the kitchen and they weren't cooked correctly, apparently, and I'm not focused. There we go. And so I just tossed them on top of my food. What I wanted to talk about right now is sodium. A lot of people have questions about sodium, whether it's good, whether it's bad, how much should you have a day, should you monitor it, all that kind of stuff. Long story short, unless you have a pre-existing condition like hypertension, you know, high blood pressure, any heart issues, any blood vessel issues that are dependent on your blood pressure, you know, having more salt is going to increase your blood pressure a little bit, but unless you have issues with that, there's really no reason to really be strict on your sodium intake. It's not going to hurt you to have a little too much. The only thing that's really gonna come of it is a little bit of water retention. And so other than that, again, if you have like edema problems and like maybe your extremities or any other heart conditions, yes, you're gonna wanna monitor your sodium. But other than that, sodium is really not that bad. You can toss some extra salt on your food and you don't have to worry about it. It's not really gonna have a long-term effect on your weight gain or weight loss. It's all gonna be transient weight gain if you do gain weight from more sodium. And as long as you bring your sodium back down a little bit and drink a little more water, you should be fine. So that's my spiel on sodium. I am going to eat this. I'm starving. I haven't eaten anything other than like that Icon Meals popcorn a little while ago and breakfast. But time to eat, and then I gotta head into work for a little bit. So I'll catch you guys later. So another very controversial topic that gets talked about everywhere, not just in the fitness industry, but everywhere, is, are artificial sweeteners bad for you? And again, it goes back to the argument of what makes something good or bad. You know, it's so different for so many different people. And the way I look at it is this: either you can have a soda with 60, 70 grams of carbs in it, or you can have a diet soda with no carbs in it. Now, what's gonna be worse for you? Having all those carbs or having a little bit of artificial sweetener? It's really up to you what you'd rather have. Now, for me personally, I would rather have the diet soda and save a few carbs so I can have those in real whole nutritious foods instead of ingesting those 50, 60, 70 carbs within a matter of minutes. So again, it's up to you. From what I understand, the amount of aspartame and artificial sweeteners you have to ingest in order to make it toxic is astronomically high, something higher than what any normal person wouldn't drink. I don't see any issue in having something artificial. You know, there's the argument for having natural foods, and you know, but at the same time, I'm not willing to sacrifice the amount of sugar and the amount of carbs in a full-on regular soda, and I would rather sacrifice having a little bit of artificial sweetener in a diet soda. But again, it's up to you, whatever you prefer. I'm not trying to sway you either way. It's just a mindset. It's how you want to approach the situation. I wasn't going to show you guys this, but for the sake of being transparent and real with you guys, I am eating some French onion dip and Ruffles. Hey, I'm real, I'm human. I love chips and dip. Like, chips and dip are like my favorite. Salsa, sour cream, Ruffles, and dip. Love it. But anyways, this is just the hell of a good, I think it's like a great name, by the way. Hell of a good bodacious onion dip. No, I did not eat all of that. Gotta be real with you guys. So I guess this wasn't the best day to do like a full day of eating what I eat in a day type of video, but we are actually headed to a party for my sister and her husband now. They're moving to Germany on Sunday. He just joined the Air Force, finished up his base training in tech school, and he got stationed in Germany, so they are moving there on Sunday. And tonight is kind of like a final farewell, get together, send off kind of party. Last time we can kind of get everybody together, so we're headed there. I'm not gonna bring my camera, but you can only imagine there's gonna be like finger foods and stuff like that there. And but I will probably pick up the camera when I get back, which will probably be around like 10:30ish if I had to guess. And then I'll finish out the vlog there. But we're gonna get going, so I'll catch you guys. As predicted, made it back home between 10 and 10:30. Yami signing off her video right now as well. So I figured I'd show you guys what we're wearing, because we actually dressed up tonight. Baby, come over here.
I'm tired.
It's a little dark, but wearing a pea coat from Banana Republic. I think these are H&M jeans. And my shoes are, I believe, are from Kohl's. I can't remember what brand they are, but just some basic black shoes. And that's what baby's wearing. And poopies. I'm gonna. So that's gonna do it for the video, guys. I know it wasn't a great day to do a full day of eating because was out of the house for most of the time when I was eating, like tonight, and didn't get much footage. But I hope you enjoyed it. Either way, please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and subscribe to see more of this one. Because why not? Look at her, she's adorable. She's turning 3 next week. So we might be having a birthday party for her, turning up on a Tuesday. Actually, it's Wednesday, right?
The 1st.
The 1st. February 1st is her birthday. I believe that's Wednesday. But at any rate, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Tomorrow is PH3 week 4. It's like the test day. So I'm repping out at a certain weight for each the squat, the bench, and the deadlift. That's it. So that's gonna be exciting. So stay tuned for that coming up in the next video. But anyways, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all your support, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Hey.